Hi there, welcome to the brand new video of digital marketing case studies. In this video, we are going to do the case study on a very popular brand called Happilo, who sells exclusively dry fruits online in India. Do you want to know how they are generating 30 plus crores of revenue every single year using this digital marketing strategy? Do you want to also follow the same in your e-commerce store? Whether you have already started an e-commerce store or you're going to start, you must follow this strategy and learn a lot out of this video. Okay, so just pay attention and learn as much as possible. And if you are the one who are the digital marketing freelancer or agency owner and want to offer all these services as the freelancing services or agency services to the e-commerce brand, then you must also learn all of these strategies so you can offer these services to the e-commerce businesses. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Let me explain you how Happilo as a FMCG retail brand in India is generating 30 plus crores of revenue every single year with this exact strategy which I'm going to reveal to you in this video. To begin with, the niche clarity that plays a very important role even when you're going to start the e-commerce business or you're already in the e-commerce business. So as a brand, Happilo is only and only focusing on selling dry fruits online, nothing else. They're not selling any other things other than the dry fruits, and that is their specialty. So I would highly recommend to each and every one of you who is listening to this video, define the niche. You have to only focus on a specific niche because the riches are in the niches. Always remember that. Okay. So that is what their niche clarity is, exclusively selling dry fruits online in India. The second thing which you need to know about what they are doing it on social media, right? So how they are building brand on social media, how they are branding themselves on social media, how they are communicating to their ideal target audience on social media. So let's look into that, right? So let's start from the Facebook, as you can see on my screen. So if I look at that, just 6 hours back they have posted a very creative post, as you can see, the art, then the brain picture, and then the artist. They have actually tried to resonate this creative with the brain, with the walnut, right? So that's how creatively they are promoting with a very good caption. They are writing like, want to know the dedicated artist behind brain health. Happilo 100% natural premium walnut is the best artist for your brain health. Just read that. How creatively they are communicating with their target audience. It may be just a coincidence that the shell of a walnut looks like a tiny brain. Order your pack loaded with the good health today only from happilo.com, right? And that's how they are directing to their e-commerce store, which we'll get into it in the next few minutes. And they're using hashtag very smartly, about 10 to 15 different hashtags, which I also recommend to my community member that should be using it after carefully research. So they're using all of these hashtags and the creative, and they're getting a good number of engagement, good number of comment as well in many of their posts, good numbers of share. And likewise, they're promoting so many creative posts across their Facebook page, as you can see it on my screen. And they're promoting basically, all of their dry fruits and their related posts. And they are basically, the objective of doing the social media is to create a brand awareness of your products and services, right? Whatever you're selling basically. And that's what this particular brand is trying to do on the social media. If you look at on the Twitter side, you will see that they have got about 1,191 followers. On Facebook, they have got about close to 20,000 followers. On Twitter, they have got about close to 1,200 followers. And the same thing that they're doing, like same creative they're posting on the Twitter as well. They are just basically uh, changing this content on the social media just to tweak the platform wise content. Otherwise, similar creative strategy that they have been following. The another biggest platform is the Instagram. So, what kind of strategy that they are following on Instagram? So, they have got about close to 4,000 followers now, and if you look at their creatives and their the kind of content that they are using on this social media, it's pretty good, right? Like obviously same creative content that they have used in Facebook and Twitter as well, but as you can see, like the way they are positioning their products, and then the way they are using different creatives to promote their products is highly creative, right? Same creative and same caption that they have used on Instagram as well, as you could find out. Same hashtag, and the people are liking, commenting, and all of those things. One strategy which I have found on their brand is that they're not leveraging as the influencer marketing. Influencer marketing is the next big thing on social media this day. So that is something that they are not using at this moment of time, which I think they should make the use out of it, like hiring the influencer who has got good number of followers on Instagram and even on YouTube, and then sending them the free goodies, and then ask them to promote the products, and then sending people to their e-commerce store for a special discount code only for this subscriber or follower. So that influencer marketing is also they could have used, which they are not using, as I could see in the recent past, right? So that is one thing that they are missing, which if you are running your e-commerce business, or if you are going to run your e-commerce business, you should definitely pay attention to run the influencer marketing campaign on social media, right? That is very effective, and without without costing you a dime. As far as the money concerned, you actually achieve the good results, right? The next social media platform that we will review in this case study is YouTube. So YouTube, they don't have much engagement, only 68 subscriber, and most of the e-commerce brand that I have observed is are not doing good on YouTube. Why? Because they're just simply promoting the products. Like if I just look at their YouTube channel video that they have posted, they're just posting, like a few seconds of video about promoting a product. That's what doesn't work in the YouTube. So I just promoting the product basically. This strategy isn't work on YouTube specifically. So on YouTube, there should be a different strategy, like, they should collaborate with the influencer and then make a story around it. That is what something will work best on the YouTube channel. So that is what they are missing on the YouTube, right? Which they could have used very smartly and very cleverly. On LinkedIn, if we look at it, so LinkedIn is obviously a B2B platform, so they're just posting the same content they are posting on the other social media network. But yes, they're keeping all the social media accounts alive and making sure that they get customer as well as the brand awareness of their brand from all of those social media networks, right? But the majority of the sales are not usually happens from social media. Majority of the sales happens from where you just need to wait for a few more minutes to tell you about, right? So that is what they have been doing on the social media front, right? And like creating the branded creatives, a good content to engage the audience and to communicate their brand story to their target audience, and that's what they are doing wonderfully on social media. So I would like to give a good a very big congratulations to them to do a good job on social media. As I said, like few things that they could improve on. So that's I'm sure, like if this case study will be able to reach to the management of the Happilo, and then they will definitely act on that. Next is the e-commerce store, right? So So what exactly their e-commerce store looks like, and that's the reason they are getting like 30 plus 30 crore plus orders on their e-commerce store on a year-to-year basis. So let's look into how they have built their e-commerce store. So if you look at my screen, like on the very top part, you will find that shop for 999 or above to get a chance to win a Honda City and a short gift vouchers worth rupees 20,000. That's a kind of an hook to basically participate in the contest, right? And that is, has been a very attractive contest for a lot of people who have been visiting their e-commerce store. And as you can see, like they have been promoting this products like nuts, dates, seeds, and all of these things. And they have been also offering Diwali exclusive gifting box, because Diwali is very near. So they are encashing that opportunity as well, because in Diwali a lot of people gifts the dry fruits to their loved ones, to their family and friends. And they have got a blog section and then contact section, of course. So if we look at the homepage of their e-commerce store, that they have designed it pretty nice, with all the creatives and everything, creative banners and all the aspects. The creative thing is like fabulous. It's top notch, and that's how the e-commerce store design has to be. And it says, let's get snacking, and then how do we make you happy with their products. All of their best sellers they have highlighted, which are like Iranian pistachios, and the Californian blueberries, California almonds, and then healthy nutmegs, which is their specialization, of course. And then they have highlighted their customer testimonials as well on their e-commerce store, and then a few more products. Then get a free delivery. So when you sign up for our newsletter for latest update, they are collecting the email address as well. So they build the email list. So if a person is not buying for the first time, at least they sign up for the free delivery kind of a like lead magnet, and then they can deliver this free delivery to their inbox. So basically, the idea is to collect the name and email address, right? So that's the whole purpose. And then they are also selling it on the multiple online retailers, as you can see on my screen, like Big Basket, Amazon, Flipkart, Godrej, Nature Basket. So they are not just selling on their own e-commerce store, but they are also selling it on the big online stores in India, right? So in that way, they are encashing it in a very big opportunity, right? Like 30 plus crore revenues if they are able to do because of this strategy only. They're not just selling on their e-commerce store, but they're selling on it on omni-channel. So basically, that's what we call it as e-commerce omni-channel strategy. That you shouldn't sell it only on your e-commerce store, but also on the other online retailer and other online marketplaces as well, just to capitalize the opportunity that you have. Right, so that is very important learning for you in this video. Next is if you just look at this, like all this Instagram creative that they are posting on their website as well, and they are they're providing all this famous, I mean, all this visibility link in their e-commerce store, etc. Right, so that is how they have designed basically entire their e-commerce store. As you can see, we'll come to that, like what are the advanced things that they're doing in the next few minutes, so you will get to know about that. Right, so let's look into it, like what kind of gifting option that they are providing. So like all of these gifting options that they are providing for Diwali, just to increase the order size value on their e-commerce store, because that is something like they can sell the 300 product to 1,000 product as well, because of the gifting options, right? So that is a very good strategy that you should adopt. Like a place like India, a lot of like festivals comes around the year, and you have an option to use these festive season to keep on introducing new options in front of your customer, so you can basically increase your customer order value, right? That's the whole idea. Next is they have a blog which they haven't published anything. It's just empty, right? So basically they're not doing anything on that. And then a few more things I would like to tell you, which should be there in every e-commerce store, and that is actually a part of the growth hacking strategy. All right. So if you observe on this particular e-commerce store, there is a WhatsApp button, right? So before placing an order, if someone wants to clarify any questions from the team of the Happilo, the customer service team of the Happilo, they can simply send a WhatsApp message that, hi, I want to shop on the Happilo website and have a question, basically, right? So these kind of small things basically increases the conversion, because a lot of people are there who might be having a question. So it is important that you put a WhatsApp icon as well on your e-commerce store, so people can directly send you a message, and then you can generate a customer inquiries from the website, and that can lead to a purchases basically on your e-commerce store. The next strategy, which is very intelligent strategy that they have implemented, is the customer loyalty rewards. As you can see it right here. So if you click on that, and if you actually sign in with your account, they will actually give you a point, right? And for each point that are redeemable in the next purchase. So in that way, you build a customer loyalty with your customer. Like you must have observed that in the offline retail store, the strategy works like anything. It works like a charm, right? So similar strategy you can implement it online, and you can actually increase your sales multiple folds, basically, because customer loyalty is something that every customer looks for, and what you can offer them when they purchases each time with you. So in this way, like, they will not go with any other e-commerce store selling similar products. They will always come to you, because they will have the loyalty points to redeem, and that is the best way to bond the customer with you for the lifetime, right? So all these strategies that you should implement, and all these strategies are a part of the growth for hacking, and that's how you actually increase the e-commerce store sales on the skyrocket, right? So that is how you should basically do it. Another growth hacking strategy that I have observed on this particular e-commerce store, which you should definitely learn, is that they have their own affiliate program, basically. So you can join the affiliate program, promote their product, and get the flat 10% commission on each successful referral, right? So that's the another growth hacking strategy that they have been adopting to increase their e-commerce store sales. So if a customer wants to promote their products, they like the product, they can become the affiliate, and then they can promote on their social media, and they can share the link of your e-commerce store whenever there is a sales come from their links. They get 10% paid of the total order value. So that's the amazing thing that they have introduced as a part of their growth marketing strategy. Next, which every e-commerce store should have, is multiple payment gateway options to ease the customer purchases the order on your e-commerce store. Plus, they have like tracking facility as well. So as soon as you place the order with them, immediately you can track them. At every stage you can track. You get also SMS as well as email at every stage whenever there is a order get processes. So how to implement that and all those things, might not be knowing about all that. So that is what all you need to learn when you are already running an e-commerce store, or are on the verge to set up the one for yourself, one for your business, of course, right? So all these strategies that are required to run the e-commerce operation in a smooth manner, right? Next is the corporate order. Also, they have been giving. So if somebody would like to place a bulk order, right, they can just fill up the form, and then their sales team will get in touch with them, and then they can also deal with it. So such kind of a small thing, if you put up on your e-commerce store, you actually maximize the opportunity that are available in the market. So that is how your e-commerce store should be designed in a proper way, in all these strategies, by keeping in mind, right? So as a newbie, you may not be able to do it, and you need a mentor who can help you and support you at every stage to implement all of these strategies, right? We'll just run through this one, the dummy purchase. So we'll just click on this, like Arabian dates. Let's say we choose, let's say 500 gram. We choose buy it now, and then okay, currently it's not available in the it's the out of stock. That's why we are not able to place the order. So let's get into dried fruit. So let's say this is the dried fruit category. Let's order the Anji Afghani Anji, and let's click on that. Click on add to cart, and click on and then smooth process, as you can see, it is leading us to. So basically proper title, proper description, everything you need to write it properly on your e-commerce store to maximize this opportunity. And as soon as you fill in the information, if there is any discount code there that they are giving, you actually enter, and then you complete the purchase with the online payment options. Place the order with them. You get the immediate tracking ID with their option that I've shown you. So that is how basically the e-commerce store operations and e-commerce store has to be made and has to be carried out, right? Next thing, what we need to look at it is the sales funnel and email marketing automation. So they have this on their e-commerce store, as I have just briefed you just a few minutes back, like right at the footer that they have this option like get a free delivery, and then someone can enter their email. So that's how they are collecting. So sales funnel email marketing automation is that, like what kind of funnel you have to basically get their contact details before they even become your customers, right? So so you can actually capture their email as soon as they click on subscribe, or maybe right here also they have got this similar option, get a free delivery. As soon as you enter this, you actually get a coupon code to be eligible for the free delivery. So these kind of a strategy you should implement. And then I think this strategy they have not implemented, to be very honest, in a proper way. So the way they should have implemented this strategy is like, as soon as, customer is spending about 30 seconds to 1 minute on their e-commerce store, or as soon as they are about to leave, they should have shown the pop-up which says redeem 10% off on your first purchase only, and then just enter the name and email and then redeem the discount code. So if this way, then if they have implemented this strategy, that would have worked well for them, right? So that is one negative side I have found on their current sales funnel and email marketing automations, which they can improve it upon going forward. Next is how they are using the paid media ads like Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ad, and these are the actual sources of they are basically driving the business. I'm quite sure that 70% of their business online is coming from these sources, that they are using the paid media ads like Google ads, Facebook ad, and as I said, the Instagram ads to drive people on their e-commerce store and then make them purchase. That can really be challenging because this strategy requires you to invest money consistently. So before you start the advertising campaign for your e-commerce store, you need to remember that what a management looks at it is the customer acquisition cost. So the customer acquisition cost has to be lesser than the average lifetime value of the customer. So you need to find out the average customer acquisition cost. Like if a customer places order on your site, what will be the value of the total customer lifetime value, right? So let's say the customer lifetime value will be, let's say 10,000 or 20,000. So the acquisition cost from the advertising should not be more than 20%. So in that way, you need to calculate, and then you need to run the campaign and make sure that you need to optimize the campaign in such a way that it drives the similar result as you're expecting, right? Because it has to be profitable at the end of the day. Then only you can spend more money and get more money from your advertising campaign. So let's look into it, like what kind of campaigns that they're running and are they really profitable or not, right? So let's get into the Google search ad. So I've just simply done a very quick search on Google, that buy dry fruits online, right? So as soon as I search this particular with this particular keyword on a social on this Google search, I have came to see this website at the footer, like happilo.com. Buy dried fruits online, get assured gifts, carry no added color, preservative, whatever the benefits of the products are. Order now. Buy Happilo products worth rupees 999 or above with a short gift item, 100% vegan, 100% so and so forth. And as soon as if I click on this, this will definitely lead to me, but to this particular website. So like this, they are basically running the Google search ads on each and every products of them. So if you search like buy best nuts, dry fruits, almonds, raisin, so all of their products that they are promoting in this, right? So you need to make sure that you research the keyword first and then optimize it to rank them well in the Google search engine, right? Because if if a customer is searching a particular keyword on a Google search, and if your e-commerce store is ranking, you are most likely to get the order on your e-commerce store. So the Google search ad optimization has to be done in a proper manner. So that is the other strategy that they are using. The second strategy is, of course, like using the Facebook and Instagram ads to drive people onto their e-commerce store and then make them purchase. So that also is a runs on a tiled approach. So you have to target differently to your first time visitor. You have to target differently to your people who have visited your e-commerce store once but they have not purchased it before. So you have to target them differently than people who have actually purchased from you, but then you want to increase the customer lifetime value, right? LTV, customer LTV, which is lifetime value, as we say in the business words, right? So you need to make sure that you are running the Facebook and Instagram ad campaign for each one of these customer segments. Completely new person who is not aware for your brand, different campaign should be there. A different campaign for those people who have visited at least once or few times to your e-commerce store but not place any order. Different creative for them, and then those people who have purchased the products on your store, but from last few days or few months they have not purchased it. So a different creative for them, right? So those kind of 3-level strategies should be there for this particular Facebook and Instagram ad. So if you look at it, what kind of ads that they're running, right? So these are the ads that they're running basically. So since festival is running, Diwali festival is running, so they are promoting in this way. Happilo Festival Carnival. This Diwali, give the gift of healthy snacking and quit junk, live healthy. Choose from a range of dry fruits, nuts, berries, dates, seeds, loaded with the awesomeness of nature, and then all these features, and then ultimately call to action, which is to drive to their e-commerce store to purchase. And very, very nice creative. Just look at their creatives, right? So all of those creative you can also make your own, right? That's pretty simple. So if you look at that, like they're running a huge amount of ads, like they're promoting the gifting options as well. They're promoting individual products as well. Like just look at this. They're promoting raw melon seeds, and they have actually kept this particular content of this ad, copywriting of that ad, just to limit it to that to promote this particular product, right? Like that, they are promoting multiple products, as you can see on my screen. Look at this. Just keep on looking at it, right? And they're promoting different products of them, which is obviously dry fruits only. And then but as soon as people click on shop now, it leads to the website, and then purchase happens, right? So all of this strategy you need to basically implement in order to grow exponentially, right? If you want to grow exponentially, if you want to grow your e-commerce business to multi-crores revenue, you need to learn all of those things. You need to implement all of those strategies in real time, right? And that is very, very important. Next is the strategy which they are currently working on is SEO and content marketing, right? So what exactly they are doing on SEO part, which is search engine optimization, and content marketing part, right? So if I just share the progress with you on this part, what exactly they are doing on this is what exactly they're doing, right? So this is basically their analytics from like how much visitors on their particular on their website, on their e-commerce store, every single month people are coming. So about 4,000 people are coming to their e-commerce store every single month organically. That doesn't include people coming in from Facebook ad, Google search ads, and social media. That those numbers are different. Those numbers we don't know because we don't have this analytics. Those analytics will be having only with the management. So we have the analytics available publicly is only people who are coming from the Google search engine alone. That is 4,000 people from different keywords, from about 110 keywords people are typing, and 4,000 people are coming from that. Authority score is very, very low because only 110 keywords are ranking. They have got about 247 links which are pointing back to their e-commerce store. But I've looked at it offline just few minutes before recording this particular video for you. So most of the keywords which are ranking are obviously in India. 100% traffic are coming in from India only because this particular business exists in India, and this particular business only serves to the Indians, right, to order dry fruits online. But the negative thing which I've noticed with them is that whatever keywords that they're ranking is all are the branded keywords, right? Branded keywords in the sense like if someone is typing Happilo almonds, Happilo raisins, so they are typing their brand plus the product, right? That means that particular person is already aware about the product. So they might be seeing their products on Amazon, Flipkart. They might have heard from their relatives, and they're searching it online to buy them, right? So branded keywords only that they are actually getting most of the traffic on their e-commerce store, and that is leading to the online purchases, which is good, which is pretty good. But then the negative side is like that they're not ranking it for the generic keywords. Like if someone is typing buy best dry fruits online, buy California almonds online in India, they're not ranking for these kind of keyword. And if they want to rank for these kind of keyword, they have to seriously work on their blog page, which they haven't worked on this so far, as we have seen it few minutes back. So they have to actually do the lot of content marketing on their blog page. They have to write a good number of blog posts on their blog, and then they also have to do all those strategy like on page, off page, backlinking, guest blogging. All of those strategies they have to deploy in order to get the traffic from the generic keywords as well, which can lead to even more purchases or on their e-commerce store. So that's a negative part which they're not doing at this moment of time. So I would definitely like advise in this video there, if anyone of their management listening to this particular case study, definitely they should implement this to get more and more sales on their e-commerce store, free of course, using content marketing SEO, right? By writing more and more blog posts and optimizing the different keywords, and then ranking in the Google search engine, right? So all of these things that they are executing and making huge amount of money every single year. Of course, the kind of negative things which I have told you, which they're not doing it, which I would say like that these opportunities that they are missing, if they implement all of these, they can even grow their business like anything, right? So I'm sure you all must be having a lot of learning out of this digital marketing case study. If you have learned a lot, please, I would request you to leave a comment. What are the top 3 learning you have after watching this case study? I'm sure you must be having a lot of, but just mention the 3 learning in the comment section. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video, make sure that share with as many as people as you can who either are interested to increase their e-commerce business, or who are interested to start their e-commerce business, or even who want to do the digital marketing, freelancing or agency thing to offer the services only to the e-commerce businesses. So share this particular video with each and every one of them, and I'm sure those people will get benefited out of this case study, because that's a real case study which I have bring it to you after a lot of hard work and research only for you. So make sure that you share as much as you can. And just to conclude this, I would love to invite you to my free 2 hours of training, that how you can also learn and implement, learn and do all of those strategies which I have just covered in my this particular case study. You can do it for yourself, or you can assign your employer or anyone else to do it for yourself, right? You can learn everything inside my community. Just attend my 2 hours of free training, and then join my community, join my mentorship program, and then you will be able to implement all of those strategy, and even get my personal mentorship to implement all of this strategy for whatever product that you want to promote for any particular segment in the e-commerce space, or even you want to do the digital marketing, freelancing or agency exclusively serving to e-commerce businesses, right? So the link is right there in the description. Just click on it, register for the free 2 hours of training, and make sure that you show up, attend the free training, and take my mentorship and join my community. So thank you so much once again for watching this, and I look forward to see you in the next awesome brand new case study